when he says, I'm seeing ghosts as a quarterback, let's explain to the audience what it is he's saying.
A historically great defense. First of all, no. So when New England plays their cover zero blitz, you as a quarterback have to prepare for the worst case scenario. Okay, there's going to be too many people that we can block. Ball has to get out of my hands under 1 second. And then what New England will do is show you that same exact look and drop people out. And it's not going to be everybody pressuring you. And you can block everybody, but you're so prepared to have to get the ball out of your hands that you start to see things that aren't there. So it's the zero blitz and you see it and it's happening, and then it's not going to be zero and you expect it to happen. You go, oh, it never happened. And that's the thing that Sam Darnold's talking about is I'm seeing things that aren't happening.
Should Adam Gase, after this game last night, be fired? Or should some sort of legal action be brought against him by me? I'm more than happy to lead that, because that was as embarrassing a performance by an offensive coach as I have ever seen in my life, and I'm 52 years old.
Yeah, people are going to rip Sam Darnold for the way he played, throwing off his back foot, seeing ghosts, as he mentioned. But Adam Gase has to make some type of adjustment. I looked on the other sideline, and all Tom Brady does is have a check down safety valve every single play. This is a Jets defense that went out against the Cowboys and performed well. The Jets actually had some blitzes that would have gotten home, but Josh McDaniels and Tom Brady said, hey, regardless of what play I call, I'm going to give you an out. Adam Gase never went to his young quarterback and said, look, I'm a leak Le'Veon. I'm a leak a tight end. Maybe we don't gain but 2 or 3 yards, but I want you to get the ball out of your hand and see some rhythm. They did a terrible job of helping him throughout this football game yesterday.
So strange about that is Adam Gase had a fair bit of success against the Patriots when he was coaching the Dolphins, to the point where before the first Patriots-Jets game this year, Patriots defenders were telling me when I talked to them that they were watching Miami tape to try and figure out what Gase would and wouldn't try and do against them. So it was strange to see them looking that sort of unprepared.
But here's the thing, to Marcus's point, that's most concerning about it to me. When you're a coach and you're playing a team that you know is going to pressure you, your number one job is to make sure you're safe as an offense. Like, defend yourself against that pressure. And I never saw that from Gase last night. It wasn't, hey, we're going to max protect. It wasn't, we're going to try and run away from pressure. It wasn't, we're going to try and slip a screen out to a wide receiver on the perimeter. It was like, hey, we'll just get the ball out and you throw an outbreaking route. There was never a time where you planned, I'm going to make sure that you and the ball are safe early on.
I'm watching this game last night, and I'm realizing, you know what? Sam Darnold has only started 16 games in his career, right? He went out against Dallas and had a really good game. We all talked about it. We were excited. Now you're in a situation where you have to coach this young man out of his own head. That was the issue I had with Gase. Look, they had a sideline exchange where Adam Gase told him, hey, relax, settle down, let's get in the end zone. We get the ball after halftime. I like that piece of coaching. But it's also the X's and O's part that you need to give the kid. And in that situation, when you have a quarterback that's absolutely lost, you need to find some answer for him.
And I think that, yes, we should talk here about Sam Darnold and Adam Gase. There's no question. We also need to give credit where it's due. Like, the Patriots are historically great on defense right now. What they're doing right now, I honestly believe will become something like the Tampa 2 defense that we saw, or the Seattle Seahawks in their cover 3, or the Pittsburgh Steelers in their zone blitz, where everyone else is going to look at it and go, wait, we have to copy what they're doing. It's so good. And so we could bash them, and we should, but goodness, it is good.
But then even to that point, from a defensive standpoint, right, the really good defenses dictate tempo. That's what they do. We talk about the great Baltimore defenses. We talk about when Harbaugh was in San Francisco. You create pressure and you play man-to-man on the back end. And cover zero for everybody is when you send everybody and your corners and safeties are locked up one-on-one. The object of that is to not give the quarterback time. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app, and for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.